Back in the 1st century, it destroyed the Roman city of Pompeii. Now Mount Vesuvius in southern Italy is worrying scientists again. They've been watching the volcano near the city of Naples, and they say its next eruption could be devastating. They're also warning that the current evacuation plans are inadequate. Christian Fraser reports.
Vesuvius is a superpower of the natural world. It's the planet's most heavily monitored volcano. Within 15 kilometres of its summit live over 3 million people, and every one of them is at risk.
You'll notice that the inside of this volcano has a crust on top, which makes it very difficult to guess what it's going to do. But in the last few years, scientists have discovered that 10 kilometres beneath my feet is a chamber containing 400 square kilometres of molten magma. And when this volcano does eventually erupt, it's likely to blow with extraordinary force.
The last time it erupted was 1944. 50 people died. There have been other eruptions, but every 2,000 or 3,000 years there's a cataclysmic explosion, the type that suffocated the people of Herculaneum and Pompeii. And it's now been almost 2,000 years since that last explosion.
There will be a giant gas and ash column reaching the elevation of about 35 kilometers in the stratosphere.
That column would collapse, sending an avalanche of superheated dust roaring down the slopes at 400 kilometers an hour. From the air, you can see the communities that would stand in its path.
We needed to evacuate everybody from the 18 towns. So more than 500,000 people. It will take something around 72 hours.
But these are the narrow cobbled streets through which this population would have to escape. And this is just the morning rush hour. Imagine what this would look like in the middle of a disaster.
The eruption could come in several months, it could be decades or even centuries away. But when it does come, it will be a major catastrophe for Europe as well. There'll be 3 million refugees. It could change climates and weather patterns. And it will turn this green, fertile landscape into a lifeless desert. Christian Fraser, BBC News, Naples.